Welcome back. Good life, good food with Chef Bud, and this smells amazing. What are we? This is seafood inspired. What are we doing?
This smells amazing.
Yeah.
Now, what this is we're gonna make.
I stole your utensil. Sorry.
You gotta leave that right
Because
there.
I wanted to eat a bite of it before we came
what we're
out.
doing is we're doing a Cajun rub tilapia. The tilapia I've already put together with some Uncle Ben's brown rice. And this brown rice you can buy.
I love this pack.
That pack is one of the best things ever come out.
Make it in the microwave.
Yeah, not only for folks at home, but even a lot of my restaurants use it. And Uncle Ben's a great name. But what we've done is take a little McCormick cayenne pepper, a little smoked paprika, a little garlic powder, and just rubbed the tilapia. Now this tilapia here is actually a fishery product that has a garlic herb kind of rub on it already. So you just add the heat element.
Nice.
And tilapia, you can buy it in your stores. Tilapia is a great fish because it's a little bit, it's kind of a blank canvas fish. You can do all kinds of things to it. And it's actually become kind of a go-to fish for majority of the chefs and cooks in around the United States, simply because they can do something with it really quick. It's the number 5 selling consumed fish in America. Yeah. You know what number 2 is?
Salmon?
No. Close.
Trout?
No. Do you? It's kind of amazing. Canned tuna. Who would have known?
Oh, okay.
And number 1, of course, is shrimp, because shrimp is it. But we're going to make an etouffee sauce for this, kind of in honor of Mardi Gras and Fat Tuesday, which was last week. You're supposed to eat all your fat stuff before Lent, but you gave up wine.
Let's keep it going.
So anyways, what we've done is we've taken, we've sauteed down some, now mirepoix, earlier you asked about mirepoix. And usually that is carrots and celery and onion. This is green bell pepper, celery, and onion. And we've added to that a little bit of shrimp. And you can buy smaller shrimp. This is a great dish for like a 80-60 count or 60-80 count shrimp, something that's smaller, because you're making a sauce out of it. And then I've added a little bit of lobster to it. So you've got a little bit of something going on there, and some garlic, okay? Now, we're making like an etouffee sauce to go over the top of this. So the one thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to thicken this up and give it a tomato base. So like a couple weeks ago we did, I'm trying to remember what we did. Oh, we did Steak Oscar. We made a roux. And this is kind of the same principle. Got a little bit of about 2 tablespoons of flour, about a half a cup of water. And you're just going to add this to it. Now, one thing I did different here than I did than the recipe calls for is I put the shrimp and other seafood in here earlier. Usually you do this after you put the tomato base in, but for time factors, so we can get it done for you guys.
Is there a difference between using flour as opposed to cornstarch?
Yeah, there is. The flour will cook, and actually there'll be kind of a flavor to it.
Kind of a nutty flavor, right?
Kind of an earthy flavor. That's a good question. The cornstarch is basically
just a thickening
agent. Yeah. So, and you can add as much tomato base and paste or whatever you want to this. Now, the one thing about a dish like this that's kind of cool is that it's like something your mother would have made. It'll grow. Okay.
Right.
And Meredith is sitting here going, "That looks really thick, and I don't think this is going to work."
No.
But
that's what
she said.
The beauty of it is that we continue to thin this down with water. And what happens is you just get it to the right consistency that you want. But before we do that, we're going to add just a little bit of Worcestershire sauce.
Ooh, okay.
And then it kind of depends on your preference. But if you want to add some more heat element to it, you can add a little bit of Tabasco sauce.
There you go.
Nice.
And then I'm going to do something that I do with mine that I think makes it a little bit better. McCormick makes a really good Cajun seasoning.
Yeah.
So I add some of that to it. It kind of helps the heat element, and it kind of balances it out, I think.
And is that the same thing you use on the rub?
Yeah, no. On the rub, it's cayenne pepper and smoked paprika, a little garlic powder. So you're just going to cook it, and you can see how this starts to really boil up here. I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. One of the great things about this dish is it's great on top of this fish, but you make this etouffee up and let it set, and man, I'll tell you, you can eat it over rice anytime. It's phenomenal.
Sure.
So, and you see when you thin it out, if you let this cook, the flour will reconstitute, it'll get thick again, and you'll have a nice little sauce. Now, the thing that I think is cool about this, and whenever you look at dishes like this, is people, they go out and they eat etouffee, and they kind of really don't understand what they're eating exactly. But the thing with etouffee is, it's French for smothered. It means, like you've suffocated the food in the sauce.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but basically by its term when it was made up was because of the shrimp and everything being in it. Crawfish is usually how it's made. But this is what I love doing. Why I love doing this dish is because you can take a piece of fish or you can take shrimp, you put it all together, and you get kind of a big bang for the buck. You're using a smaller shrimp, using just a little bit of lobster, whatever the case may be, and you can really come up with a dish that's got a lot of flavor to it. So I'm going to take
technical issues here. There we go.
Okay.
And and then I'll just show you how this kind of goes over the top of it.
I just love that you use microwavable rice. Can I just say that?
Well, I do,
it makes my life
I do
easier.
here for time purposes.
Right.
But,
I think
yeah,
the moms at home will appreciate
well,
that too.
I'll
because
tell you
it
what,
takes a little bit of the pressure
there's a lot of people that
I got 10 packs of that in my pantry right
There's
now.
a lot of people that just don't have a lot of time
how pretty that is.
to do rice, so those packs work out really well. And Uncle Ben's done a really good job of making rices like that. So
That looks
quick
so
and
good.
easy to make. Not going to take a lot of time.
So much flavor.
Great flavor.
So much flavor.
It smells amazing.
And you can control the heat in it by doing whatever you want to do to it. So.
And we'll put this recipe up on our website so people can go there and get that.
Our YouTube page, you can go there and watch this again. So you can do what I do and put your laptop in your kitchen.
And that's the way it should be.
Don't cook it, though.
There you go.
Next week, some cod, folks.
All right, Chef Bud, thank you
bet.
so
Thank
much.
you.
We'll be back. Looks so good.
It does. Smells great.